It's okay.
Hi, I'm Mr. Frank.
Got it. Nice to meet you.
Thanks.
So I have a few questions to you today. So what is your salary?
My salary ranges from the median pay is $92,000 a year. That's median. The top 10% makes six figures, $147,000 a year, and the bottom 10%, $53,000 a year.
Cool. So what skill sets do you need?
Skill sets. We need to know a lot about firewalls, the ins and outs. We need to know how they work, the basics. You need to learn how to read code and understand what code is and what it does. You need to know the basics of internet protocol, so information coming in and out of websites and email servers. You also need to know how to write a good report concerning resources with your company's network. And you also need to know the basic functions of switches, routers, modems, and access points, which is all hardware included in the network.
So what exactly do you do?
As on the defensive side of being an information security analysis, we defend networks from cyber attacks. We report damage caused from cyber attacks on our devices and information being leaked or corrupted. Computer forensics is a big thing, so when there's a crime, we need to go into the computer and track what happened exactly. And we configure network hardware.
So what requirements do you need to get the job?
Mostly any major involving computer science or computer information systems. It's not specific really, because schools aren't, this is still a really new field. So anything related to that can get you into the door to get the job.
Cool. So how often do you travel?
Not very often. On the defensive side of things, we stay at home. If we're really good at our job, we get called on to take care of other companies' networks if they can't handle it. But that's very rare.
Can you tell me what exactly do you do?
Yeah. So when the screen decides to turn on, because it's being lazy, piece of crap, you'll see that I configure IP addresses between, this is a made-up network. It's on a special application that we use to map out complicated networks. We decide what routers communicate with what computers and what routers communicate with each other by creating ping and IP addresses for each of those devices. A ping means they can actually talk to each other without any issues. And on the bottom corner, that's configuration for one of the routers. I can't really show you in detail because it's classified, but overall, it protects the information being sent from point A to point B, it being a random computer to another computer or to a router to a computer.
Okay.
Thank you for coming.
Thank you. Is that necessary?
Yes. This is complicated. This is classified.
Hi, my name is Dimitri.
Just sit down.
I'm here for the internship. I'm just here to ask you a few questions. If that's fine, you know.
Yeah, that's perfectly fine. Let's get started.
What's the average salary you make?
Around $100,000 is the median wage. A little bit more, but that's because people on the offensive side of this industry travel a lot more and work a lot longer hours. It's a demanding job. In order to get on the offensive side, you need to begin with the defense. You need to understand how networks work in order to attack them.
And the basic requirements to
Get the job? Well, any major in computer science or computer information systems will do. It's not as specific as we would like it to be, but any major will get it done.
Is it like a specific like job, like NSA, CIA?
Most agencies have both offensive and defensive security analysis.
Do you travel
A lot,
normally?
yes. Mostly inside the country, from state to state, but sometimes outside of the country.
Which countries have you been like outside of the US?
United Kingdom, France, Germany, Italy, and Spain.
Have you ever been to the Middle East?
That's classified.
Oh, okay. What exactly do you do like in this major job?
We do penetration testing on networks, foreign or domestic. We test malware, so viruses, trojans, not really adware because it's more extortion. We create malware, which is also, can't give you the details, it's pretty classified. And we report on malware efficiency, whether we're being hit with something outside of the country or something domestic.
Any like specific skill sets for this job?
You need to have an advanced understanding of programming, so you'd have to have developed several programming skills, developing complicated apps or malware. Knowledge of how computers communicate. You need to understand why and how computers speak to each other and how to get information in and out without people noticing. You need to be patient. That's the number one thing. You have to be patient because not everything's going to work on the first try. You need to have advanced math skills to write advanced algorithms in order for the malware not to be tracked or to do what you need it to do. And you need to be restless.
Do you have like any examples that you can show me of what you do that are like not classified?
If you look at the screen, it's a little bit of a issue that we've had with domestic networks. We figured out how to fix it. That's why it's declassified. But what it does,
What does it do?
it slowly starts replicating files that aren't supposed to be in your computer until your computer crashes. So here, we're counting about 1 billion different folders being created in a few seconds. It'll crash any computer.
That's fascinating.
This kind of stuff is, we see every day. And it's not so easy to fix sometimes.
That's awesome.
And as you
Now
see,
should it's classified.
the computer will eventually shut down. And it'll go in an endless loop of restarting because it can't fix itself. That's what we call them technicians. Any more questions?
No, I think I'll sum everything up. Thanks again.
Go ahead.
Are
Aren't
you
you forgetting
accessing,
something?
forgetting your shit?
Yeah, can I get my stuff back?
Yeah, go ahead. I got you.
Door's locked.
You should open it.